What's up, y'all? Welcome back for another build guide. Today I'm going to show you how to build threat display and where to get all the unique parts. Let's get started. Alright, first thing you're going to do is get any ship and take it to New Homestead, which is on Titan, over in Seoul. And then you're going to talk to this guy here.
Hey, what can I do? Sure, how about it?
Go into the ship builder, delete everything, and start with an NG6 landing bay. Then we're going to get two 2x1 habs. Doesn't matter which ones, you can customize them however you want to. Then I'm going to get the Cabot C4 bridge and place at the front of those, like this. Followed by some Nova passageways. The Nova cross passage, we're going to need 4 of those. Then I'm going to get some Nova bracers over in structural and place at the top of the 2x1s. Next, I'm going to grab the engines. I'm using the 3015 White Dwarfs. Place 1 at the back of your bottom 1x1. Then 2 more under the bracers. Next, I'm going to get some more hab units. I'm going to get a 2x1 and a 1x1. Then duplicate those for the other side. Then I'm going to grab my reactor and grav drive. I'll be using the 104DS reactor and the RD1000 grav drive. Next, I'm going to get some landing gear. You can use the wide variant of the NG20. Place 1 on each side. Now we need a docker and a fuel tank. I'm going to get the NG2 docker, place on top. And then any fuel tank. Now you can exit with the ship. And take that back to an outpost landing pad with builder. Mine is over in Jameson. Or over in Alpha Centauri on Jameson. Alright, I'm going to start by deleting these habs and landing gear, as well as the docker and the bracers. Then I'm going to replace the habs with Stroud. You can use whatever ones you want, though. Gonna get a 2x1 and 1x1 for this side over here. And then the Stroud 3x1 for this side because it has a variant. Don't place it yet. Grab a 2x1. Place it there. Then use that to place your reactor. Then delete the 2x1 and place your 3x1 by changing it from an all-in-one berth to an engineering bay with the variant button. Then hit cancel. I'm going to pick mine up and replace it because sometimes habs do weird things whenever you don't confirm them. Then I'm going to grab this grav drive and place it under the other side. I'm going to delete that fuel tank. Next, I'm going to get some AccuLander 11 landing gear and place on either side. followed by some Stroud cowlings. We're going to put 3 up top, 1 more in the middle down bottom. And then same thing on the other side. All I did there was I put it inside the grav drive. I changed the variant by hitting the flip button and then cancel. Then I'm going to get some Stroud Cap A's. Place 1 there, and 1 on the bottom, and duplicate those for the other side. Then make sure you flip them. And we're going to get 4 more for the back. And all you have to do to flip them around is hit your variant button. Then I'm going to get another Stroud cowling for each side behind the cockpit, as well as another Stroud Cap A. And then 2 more for the bottom and the back. And finally 2 more to go right here, pointing towards the front. And I'm going to pull this out and grab a Nova cowling. Change the variant to the aft version and then place it here. Then duplicate it and change the variant again to place 1 in the middle. Duplicate it and flip it to put 1 on top of the engine. Now we need a docker. I'm going to use the slim docker. Grab that and flip it. Then I'm going to pull this lander out and place the docker there. Then I'm going to replace the lander and flip it 3 times, then cancel. Now I'm going to get 2 M30 Ulysses fuel tanks. And place them next to the engines. Once it snaps to place, flip twice, cancel. And you can duplicate that and make sure you've got a valid placement. And pick it back up. Once it snaps, flip and cancel. Now we need a shield. I'm going to use the Warden SG400 and just place it right here on top of one of the engines. Now we need some weapons. I'm going to use 2 Firebolt 4000 suppressors. And you can place your weapons however you like. You also can use whatever weapons you want. You don't have to copy mine. Then I'm going to get 2 Helion beams and 4 auto Helion beams. Next, I'm going to grab some equipment plates. In this case, I'll be using 4 for my auto helion beams. Now we've got to assign our weapons. I would put the auto as your primary, then a helion as your weapon 1, and firebolt as your weapon 2. Now everything should be nominal and you should be able to exit and accept. We'll go check out the inside. Now you may have a ladder here. I've been messing with them all day, and the only thing I've learned is that it's completely random. But here in just a moment, I will hop over to the one that I've been customizing and show you that it is possible to get one without a ladder. Let me do that real quick. All right, so here we are with the one that I've been customizing for myself here. I've got some portholes on the sides of the habs. That way I can just see out whenever I'm up in space. And once we get brought inside, I've got the passages on either side. This one leads to our docker and 1x1, which then opens up into the armory where I've placed my portholes. Go over to the other side and show you the engineering room along with the reactor. Reactor's in the back of the room, and we've got portholes on each side. You can actually walk right in the reactor and still look out this one over here. Now we're going to head up to the cockpit area and check the second floor. Come up right here, you've got your captain's locker and cargo hold. And I was able to get a control station above this without a ladder, but I spent the better half of a day messing with it before it happened. So I wish I could help y'all recreate it, but honestly, all I can say is experiment and see what happens. Well, I do believe that should just about cover assembly on this one. I hope this video helped some of y'all out. If it did, please remember to hit those like and sub buttons down below. And I hope to see y'all here in another one. Later.